Sup YouTube, this is Sly88Fry. So I actually have another video I plan to make I'm going to react to. It came out recently. It's from Jonathan Pie. The guy's real name, by the way, isn't Jonathan Pie. Unfortunately, I forgot his real name. I saw him being interviewed from an online news YouTube channel, a very professional level one, kind of like the Young Turks has that studio and all that stuff. Anyways, it wasn't the Young Turks, but might have been RT, I'm not sure. Although I have my doubts it was them. Anyways, you guys may recognize him from a few years ago, I think about 2014, I think was the year. I could be wrong. Where he uploaded a video where he was playing a reporter named Jonathan Pie, who had to report on some news in London and was super pissed off that he was out in the rain without an umbrella, without any other good equipment. How he feels like he basically was acting like he was getting the short end of the stick. And then talking about some terrible politicians and some actors and making fun of how pretentious a lot of people are about the UK, Russia, China, the US. It was a lot of fun, and he's just ranting. And he does other videos where he's a reporter just ranting about his situation. So here's a brand new one called A Week of Royal Headlines. Oh my god, he does not look like he's ready to be a reporter right now. I can already see. So Jonathan Pie's awesome. Okay. Wow, I should do this on Microsoft Edge now. Mozilla Firefox was kind of weird. Don't tell me to download Chrome. I used to have Chrome on this laptop. I had it for years. Over the last several months, it'd been running like complete garbage. It would take, I'm not even kidding, it would take like 5 whole minutes to open the web browser. So I was done with Chrome. Anyways, it might be a Windows 10 thing, but to be honest, I'd say it's still Google's fault for not developing it better for Windows 10. Anyways, let's continue, and we'll watch A Week of Royal Headlines.
How long is this soap opera gonna go on for, Tim? Ginger Toff picks his wife over his nan. Oh, and in other news, the planet is on fire. But back to our main story.
Yeah,
I've been stood
Australia.
here for a fucking week, Tim. They're not even in there, you know? Freezing my jaffers off out here. This is like that time Kate and William had their first kid. You remember that? 6 days you had me stood outside that hospital waiting for that royal shithead to be born. 6 days stood with the rest of the world's press filling airtime by estimating how many fingers the royal vagina had dilated. 6 days, not fingers. I'm just not convinced this is quite as newsworthy as we all seem to think it is. Massively wealthy couple are to attempt the amazing feat of seeing if it's possible to be financially independent with only several £million in the bank. Fuck me. She was worth $4 million before she even started shagging a fucking prince. His dad has been paying him millions for years. He can't have spent it all on Nazi uniforms, surely.
Wow.
£4 million.
He's pissed.
There you go, you're done. You'll be fine. You could give half of it away and still be financially independent. So, you know, if you want to fuck off, if that's what you want, then fuck off. Good for you, but either fuck off or don't. But before you fuck off, can we have our money back, please? Come on, hand it over. Don't get the taxpayer to pay millions to do up your fucking house and pay for your fucking wedding cake and then decide to fuck off. What? He didn't ask to be born into the royal family. That is no argument at all, Tim. Right? Do you know how many people on this planet are born into abject poverty each day? They didn't choose that either.
That's true.
And they don't have the option of, what, we don't have any money. Well, let's just move to Canada and start afresh. Most poor people don't have Michelle Obama on speed dial to offer support and advice. Most poor people have to get the fuck on with it.
Yep.
We're spending over £300 million a year on that fucking family. That constitutes worse value for money than spending £58 to smell Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. I don't remember what the conversion rate is, but in case you're not familiar, the British pound is definitely more valuable than the US dollar. There's like, I'm probably completely wrong, but I think there's about like $2.60 or something of US in one British pound. I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably way off. So imagine what he said and then convert it to US dollars, and holy crap. That's probably close to like $1 billion US. He said 300 million pounds, right? Let me double check.
And poor people have to get the fuck on with it. We're spending over 300 million pounds a year
300 million
on that
pounds.
Family.
That's probably close to 1 million US. That's probably close to 1 billion US dollars. Like, wow.
That constitutes worse value for money than spending £58 to smell Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. And yet, we hand over our hard-earned tax dollars to these people, and then we go out and line the streets and watch them spend it, and instead of rioting, we just stand there and wave flags at them, fawning over multi-millionaires whose only achievement was being born into the right family. The right family that is full of fucking wrong-uns and paedophiles and Nazi apologists.
Really?
Pampered arseholes. Literally, they have a footman to wipe their arse for them at the taxpayer's expense.
Ooh.
No, Tim. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. Wouldn't exactly be a massive shock, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Well, it's been an extraordinary week for the royal family. Harry and Meghan's statement.
Cool, he's going on tour. That's awesome. He's probably not here in the US, though. Although he might come here. I don't know. I could check that out. Yeah, Jonathan Pie. Man, it's been too long since I've watched this, man. Holy crap, he's rose. He's got 587,000 subscribers. I think when I first watched him back with that other video I saw years ago when I first discovered him, I think he only had maybe like 40,000 subscribers or something, so he's doing quite well. This guy's a comedian. He's hilarious. World watches as 35-year-old man contemplates moving out of his nan's house. It's a distraction from Prince Epstein, and Prince Andrew and Epstein didn't kill himself. You can tell Pi is upset when he doesn't even start with the pretense of being on TV. I'm getting the impression that Mr. Pi isn't a royalist. Yeah, I would assume. You know what? Let's look at this one. I don't think I ever seen this one, to be honest.